Hello and welcome to another episode of Final Fantasy VI, or Let's Play Final Fantasy VI. It's getting a little late over here. As you see, I grinded a little bit because after that battle with the Maytech armor, I was a little embarrassed. Okay, so we're at South Figaro finally, and who was that ninja that just walked by? He looked a little, looked like he stuck out a little bit. Great thing about this place is there's a lot of items you can find. I'm not gonna pick them all up on this run through because we'll be coming back here in the not so distant future. Gonna do a little bit of shopping. I'm gonna edit it all out besides the relics, just because I wanted to explain what relics are. Relics, they're kind of trinkets. You can put 2 on each character, and there are tons of different relics. There's ones that protect you against poison, there's others that make you hold one weapon with 2 hands to make it more powerful, and I just bought the sprint shoes. Even though I could have fast forward and just make myself walk faster, I just decided to buy the sprint shoes. What the heck. And I love the music here. It belongs to somebody we're about to meet. Everyone's talking about Duncan and Vargas. Kind of reminds me of Jedi. I'll explain later. At the very least, you could say something. Stand back. He seems vaguely familiar. Wait a minute. Ooh, he owes allegiance to no one. He'll do anything for money. He must be a Pisces. Alright, so his name is Shadow. He slit his mama's throat for a nickel. Damn, I wonder what he'd do for a Klondike bar. Alright. Leave us, the dog eats strangers. Oh, man. It's a pretty savage dog. So, I'm gonna go down here, see what this guy's up to. Out of the way. He has to get cider. Now scram. That was pretty rude. I was just saying what's up. Let's see where he goes. Alright, now viewers, keep in mind of what just happened, because you're gonna need to know about that a little bit later. And obviously, Shadow doesn't want us to talk, so you don't really need to follow him because it doesn't really matter right now. Oh, picked up a green cherry that stops the imp status. Alright, I'm gonna pick up a few things and yeah, pretty much just updated all my weapons, and I'll show you that in a little while. At Knowles to the east. Colts, sorry. I need to pick up some Phoenix Downs. Since I used them all in that fight. And because I was grinding, I made so much money, it didn't really matter. I can just spend it on a whole bunch of them. Alright, let's do a little bit more talking, and then we'll get out of here. So what I was talking about is, the whole Vargas and Duncan thing kind of remind me of Jedi, because there's only supposed to be 1 pupil, whereas, you know, with Jedi there's only 1 pupil. Oh, and that's the wife of Duncan. Looks like he went to the mountain for training. Alright, so I just headed out of town rather than save you watching me go out. So as you see, I got new gear for all my characters. Feel free to copy that if you're playing as well. Really, there's nothing rare. You could have taken the items off Mog back when he was helping out, and Edgar could have equipped it, but I decided not to. I don't think that's really necessary. It's not really cheating, I just didn't want to. Alright, so what's this house all about? What's that smell? Is it a bad smell? Flowers, his favorite. These dishes, they were his favorite. How do you know? How do you have favorite dishes? Seriously. Alright, take a little sleep here. Does he say anything from it? Let's see. No. I thought he said something like the sheets, those were his favorite. Like, that's kind of creepy. Savin, he was here. So maybe this is where Savin's been staying this whole time. Let's see what this old guy has to say. What the? You know this guy? Of course, he has a couple of days. He left a couple of days ago. So Duncan's son Vargas is also missing. So Savin, Duncan, and Vargas are all missing. Wonder what happened. Maybe the Empire got to him. Alright, so the only thing you can do right now is go to the mountain. It's on the way to go see Banon anyways. Let's see here. Oh, who's that figure up in the corner? Ah. These guys, I don't recommend using fire, just use the auto crossbow, that should do the trick. Yeah, see? A lot of these enemies, they're pretty easy. I'm just gonna breeze through them. I won't really show you all the enemies because there's really no special tricks to beating any of them. Just keep using auto crossbow and just regularly attack them, and you should get through them just fine. Really, if you have trouble, then maybe you should grind. So we got the Guardian Sword, or Dagger. I'm gonna give that to Locke. As you see, it increases multiple stats, including speed, which is always useful, especially at the beginning when all your characters aren't that fast. And we fight Tuskers. It's again another pretty easy enemy. As you see, I'll make short work of them. Couple attacks and they're gone. So thankful for that auto crossbow. It really helps out, especially at the beginning of the game. Later on, like I said, he gets better tools, but for right now, that does everything you really need it to do. It's a lot better than using fire on multiple people. Oh, we almost got him. Alright, let's go this way. All these fights. Alright, that's okay though, because I'm leveling up and whatnot. So we got a tent, cool. It saved us 1200 GP. And we'll be using that later. Well, I think I'm gonna cut it short right now. I think I'm gonna do one more Let's Play and call it a night. When we finish, we'll find out what happened to Duncan, Vargas, and hopefully Savin, and hopefully meet Baron. So this is Cell58 saying goodbye. Please comment and subscribe.